It was strong early game advantages that allowed them to snowball, especially in game 4 specifically. They have a strong front line they can rally behind if they can get to that point.
Ward here from Xiaoshu.
Xiaohao and ZDZ, can they link up and find the first kill of the game to break open this game 5? Xiaohao flashes after Xiaoshu's own flash, pushes him into ZDZ's waiting arms. He's still level 2. He finds the Darkened Blade into flash, and it's first blood for ZDZ here in game 5.
Under the turret with level 6 already achieved there by Scout. Great job from JDG's laners for utilizing some of this draft.
Holy. I mean, Palkia is playing Maokai, has the Bramble Smash, but he would have to coordinate with Xiaohao to get the Smite in combo tandem. They're looking for it, but Shun is clutch with it. Palkia, flash twisted advance, trying to lock down Shun, forcing the flash out of the Skarner. The rest of Xiaohao trying to look for Zhuo as he is forced to flash away.
And this year was contesting top 1 junglers in split 2.
Yep.
That should be at least 2 grubs going over to JDG.
On and Palkia trying to contest the topside river, but Shun is there, so they have to be careful about trying to challenge further. Shun does have the Impale ready, but he just goes for 1 grub trade guaranteed with the Smite. And now just waiting for EDG's hand to show. Scout determining whether he wants to press forward on the river here. Shun has the boulder available.
Hit these. Let Palkia hit these because he gets ultimate here if he's able to get at least
Smite is used.
Experience.
Oh, they're looking for Scout, but he doesn't find the wall slam. It doesn't connect. Scout is able to now distance himself away. Throws out the Arcane Storm, and JDG guaranteed the second grub for themselves. Charm lands on the Shun. He still doesn't have flash. Wait a minute. The Impale stalls for time on the Palkia, but that's a Maokai. That's not the target you want to hit. Shun is able to get the Ishtal impact and escapes back to safety. Zhuo is caught on the left side. A meaningful sacrifice for JDG, as at least none of their meaningful carries go down. On's first kill arrives here in game 5, as ZDZ has arrived to the top side of the map with Xiaoshu. Death Realm still available, so is World Ender from EDG.
Recalling, man. Okay, well, we've given the second dragon over to the team that has a Senna. A bit worrisome here, and EDG can always pull the trigger because they have this Maokai ultimate.
Ideally, it should be on the Xiaohao so that they can have a window to try and secure that Herald for themselves. But JDG, they're not contesting the river for now. They're letting Pays pick up the wave in the mid lane instead. And EDG are trying to secretly burn down the Herald.
They can't do this anymore. We're seeing it now. Pays is going to finish his recall here. This is just JDG posturing just to be on vision, see if they can force their opponents to make a mistake. But they got that mid wave in.
To defend the turret from dropping.
Ooh, Victor gets this wave. Can observers show this real quick? I know we're showing the Herald on top side, but I think it's rather important that Scout got a free time on this bottom lane wave, and he got himself another wave, so turret gold going over to Victor, not bad. It was a single Herald charge, not even fully used there by EDG. I don't think they're going to be able to get much more off of this, and Scout's going to go for even more.
To help Xiaohao secure the objective. Pays takes some damage from On, as well as the rest of the members of EDG. Shun on top of the Otacon, but neither team has started up the objective. They're just looking to poke EDG off the objective for now.
Xiaohao right now, he's starting up the Gromp. It's going to be Angel looking for a recall. Does he have a second item here?
You gotta be careful. The flash from Pays looks for his moment as he pops the ultimate, forces On out of the pit. Xiaohao, flash, Keeper's Verdict, punch Scout out of the table here. ZDZ trying to persist through as he's forced into the Death Realm against Xiaoshu, and Xiaoshu wins the 1v1. The claw finds Palkia. Scout's laser burns him to a crisp. They're pushing forward, and Pays will ring the rally cry for JDG to push through in this game 5.
Scout teleported right back into that play, and Pays is firing away at EDG. They started off so well by finding Shun. It will be no Otacon here for JDG, but it will be a turret and a team fight win that gets so many summoner spells out from their opponents.
The feats of strength, they get access to the tier 2 boots as well as the tier 3 boots. Not sure if that's going to make the biggest difference here, but it's a small advantage that EDG can at least put in the pockets for themselves. Otacon leashed up, 7k, 6k, On steps up. Remember, there's no flash on the Senna. You got to be careful. The Death Realm sends On with him. Can Xiaohao get into the pit? Otacon at 3k HP, trying to rally behind On as he comes out of the Death Realm, still alive, but Shun looms forward and puts it into On's life. The Impale will find Palkia, and the rest of JDG can now lunge and fly on forward.
Oh no!
Gets slammed into the wall, but he's still surviving for now. ZDZ pops the World Ender. Can he bring EDG back from the brink? He's finding the Darkened Blades. Shun has to back off, but ZDZ doesn't find the last Darkened Blade mark, and Scout is the last hope for for this team, and he will come in clutch to keep JDG alive in the Otacon pit.
Gonna go down in favor of JDG.
6K, Palkia and Xiaohao arrive back to the pit. Keeper's verdict, punts out Shun. Can EDG try and burn down the Otacon before Shun gets back? It's Palkia with the ultimate, but
It's
the Otacon
resetting.
resets. JDG now have more time. Xiaoshu looking for the Death Realm target. Impale does fine. I believe that ZDZ going down. JDG eliminate the Aatrox from the fight. And EDG, they are now down to 4. I don't know if their chances look great here. JDG still have all 5, and Paze is holding the line boldly and confidently with Cleanse and Flash available. Xiaohao lunges forward, looking for 12. Paze pops the ultimate, burns down Xiaohao. The Death Realm keeps him in rage, and Xiaoshu puts an end to Xiaohao. The Otacon is finally secured for JDG, and that could just be the hopes of this world dream for EDG coming to a bittersweet end.
Too many times that they've been caught. Maybe they go for the Baron. Dragon's gonna go over and put them on Soul Point. EDG, they've lost the plot in this game. There's no ability for them to, I mean, look at the start of this fight.
Throwing everything into the wall, trying to find a miracle out of a disastrous scenario. Shun just impaling out of the teleport. Angel is already forced to flash. ZDZ trying to look for Scout into the back line, but this Victor is so strong. ZDZ pops the World Ender, but he's in the Death Realm. It's just him and Xiaoshu fighting to the bitter end. ZDZ is not winning the 1v1. He's forced to flash away. Palkia completely deleted. JDG continuing the fight on here. EDG dropped to 4 members. JDG have already picked up the 3rd dragon for themselves here. There's nothing more that they need to fight for.
Whether or not we were going to get the Scout, that costed them the games versus Billy and Knight. Baron is at 9,000 right now. Xiaohao's charging it up. Shun is out of the pit.
For the charm and the Spirit Rush, but Scout answers with his stasis on the Seekers. ZDZ pops the World Ender. He's in the Death Realm with Xiaoshu once again. Xiaohao trying to position and coordinate with his top laner, but EDG! They lose Angel! They lose Palkia! On is next on the finish line. Scout destroys him with the power of the Arcane! JDG continuing to find one member after another on the ranks of EDG! And that's it, Alk! JDG, find the ace. They don't need the Baron. They're gonna push into the base. How far can they go?
Oh, it looks like they might be able to end. They've got a massive minion wave. They've got 2 grubs and 5 members. JDG have done it. It is game 5.
You can see the facial reactions on EDG. They know their fate is in the writing. It's about to come to an end. You can write JDG off. You can cast them aside, but the discarded kings will not be denied! JDG, keep their hopes alive!
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.